So the other day I was looking through my older games that I was debating on playing again for shits and giggles when I stumbled upon this old gem from my childhood. I popped the disc into the Nintendo box-shaped Machine Station 64 and began playing. Lo and behold, the game actually held my attention for longer than an hour, and I decided this to be the next review. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, an interesting IP from Chrome Studios back in 2002, with 3 interesting games taking place, interestingly enough, in Australia. And damn, do they make sure you know it.
You ripper! Struth! Righto then. Sure, no worries.
You little ripper, you think can beat me.
G'day, cobber.
No worries.
On you, mate.
Oh, you beauty!
So the story goes that long ago, on a fictional Australian island far, far away, there was an angry cassowary bird named Boss Cass who wanted to take over the world by trapping his enemies, a group of Tasmanian tigers, wielding boomerangs, inside a pocket dimension that can only be opened by gathering the 5 scattered MacGuffins, or whatever the fuck. Years later, Ty quite randomly finds out about his family he never had when he falls down a hole and gets told all the exposition by some random spirit dude. It's all very random. Did I mention it was random? Like seriously, did you not care to try and find out about your family beforehand? Surely someone knew shit went down the day Boss Cass took his giant death robot for a stroll. Your mission is now to work together with a parrot and a scientist koala in order to find these weird thunder eggs to power the koala's machine that helps you find the 5 MacGuffins so Ty can open up the pocket dimension and rescue his parents. Boss Cass, however, has different plans for you. The gameplay is your standard Jak and Daxter-esque game, where you enter a world, have multiple missions to complete within said world that are listed in the pause screen. You are rewarded with Thunder Eggs for completing missions, and there are collectibles to find. The main difference between a game like Jak and Daxter and this game is that Ty's main method of attacking is throwing his boomerangs at enemies. He can also glide with them. Somehow. And also biting. It's his go-to attack when it comes to enemies with thick shells. And with it, he can do this. You can find golden cogs to trade into the scientist koala, named Julius by the way, who uses them to make you some different boomerangs, like fire and ice ones, or ones that sort of function like the Shadow Shuriken no Jutsu. That one's my favorite! Okay, real talk, Julius is a goddamn genius. Either that or he's a fucking wizard. He really needs to stop making up words to sound smart though.
The electriconial eggs amass a phenomenal potential for kinetic transmission. Coupled with a quadrohenic displacement map, they generate intracentric ionic vibration. This provides more than enough extratronic energy as prescribed by the Stamatiadis Directive. Yes?
The rest of the characters are just boring fuddamuckas that need your help and give you quests that upon completion you're rewarded with a Thunder Egg.
Howdy ho! The name's Lenny. Lenny the Lyrebird.
Alright, Lenny, where are we going?
Come on, jump in here.
Alright, bro, I trust you. What the fuck? Okay. Guess I'll go this way?
Come on, jump in here.
Yeah, it looks different. What the hell?
Follow me and do as I say.
Oh, I get it. He's a lyrebird. He's a lyrebird. A lyrebird.
Motherfucker's trying to lie, piece of shit.
There's also this subplot with your brother who seems to be working with Boss Cass for some reason, or whatever. Who cares? The music is pretty catchy, having elements that would make you feel like you're in Australia or some kind of bayou. Not much to say about it, honestly. But I have to say that the worst thing about the music is that it doesn't loop continuously. Like, once those 3 minutes are up for the song, it'll just get really silent until the music picks back up from the top. Which kinda gets on my nerves, and just seems sorta lazy to me. The visuals aren't bad for the time this game came out. In fact, I'd say the art direction is pretty good. Nothing particularly special, but good. You can really tell that every aspect of this game was inspired by Australia. From the landscapes to the characters and their repetitive catchphrases. My only real problem with this game is that Ty feels kinda slippery and that there isn't much weight to his movement, like being able to stop and turn on a dime or having no landing lag when he lands from a jump. Also, the damn camera is kind of a hot mess. The slightest movement makes the camera go apeshit, and the manual lock-on system is kinda bad. You lock onto the nearest enemy, but even that can prove to be not so accurate when you have to move around and there's multiple targets chasing you. Also, the variations on the boomerangs have more to do with the hazards and puzzles you find in the game instead of handling enemies. Pretty much any boomerang will do. It'd be nice to see more varied enemies with specific weaknesses. And let's be real, you've probably not heard about this game despite there being 2 sequels to it, each on 3 separate platforms. It isn't anything super special, but it does do a lot of things right, and is interesting in itself. So I'm giving Ty the Tasmanian Tiger a 7 out of 10. Be sure to stay tuned for even more reviews, let's plays, all that jazz. Please consider subscribing. Hey everybody, I know it's been a long time since we've had a game review on this channel, but hey, it's here now, so thanks for watching anyways, it means a lot. Also, if you like any of the content on my channel, you should head on down to Check It Out Podcast. Click on the screen if you want to see his review for the old Yu-Gi-Oh game, The False-Bound Kingdom. I personally hate that game, but go watch the video anyway please, it'd be nice of you to do that. Links are also in the description. Thanks again for watching, have a nice day.